And who says UFC is not mainstream? Average tickets for the UFC 205 event, Madison Square Garden, the first one held there, $1,600 a ticket. Vivid Seats showed the cheapest ticket went for $677, the most expensive over $14 grand. International fans up to that point had purchased 20% of UFC's 205 tickets, headlining the card in front of a sellout crowd of 20,000 plus. Victoria's Conor McGregor of Ireland in his bout with Eddie Alvarez. Saturday night's bout set new ticket revenue record $17 million plus for MSG, beating Holyfield Lewis 1 with PPV sales yet to be reported. Looking ahead, UFC laid out plans early 2017, lining up 10 events over the first 3 months of the new year. Highlights include the first Fox event of 2017 on January 28th from Denver, the Super Bowl weekend card on FS from Houston, UFC's Brooklyn debut on February 11 for UFC 209. Of even bigger note, McGregor's demand after Saturday's bout for an equity stake in UFC. Stay tuned. UFC closes out 2016 with an event in Toronto on December 10th. The bottom line is it's certainly a mainstream sport and getting better every single week. All right, we all understand you're surprised at the American election results last week, but how about the Brand Value Index released by Forbes just this last week? Brands of teams, leagues, and athletes. How about those for surprise numbers? Roger Federer, subpar year last year on the tennis court, headed the value list at $36 million, ahead of world champion NBA MVP LeBron James at $34 million. Third position, five-time major champion Phil Mickelson at $28 million, who leapfrogged Tiger for the first time in golf brand value. Athlete brand values are the amount by which endorsement income exceeds the average endorsement income earned by the top 10 earning athletes in the same spot during last year. 27-year-old Rory McIlroy, youngest member of the athlete brand list, $13 million. Number 4, Usain Bolt. Number 6, Cristiano Ronaldo. 7, Kevin Durant. Number 8, Lionel Messi. It's not surprising athletes on this list represent 7 countries. Expect brand globalization to be a bigger issue next year and the year beyond. Sports clearly knows no national boundaries. It's always interesting to note European clubs like Real Madrid, Man U, and Barcelona have the ability to write checks to acquire players as best they can. But it's also interesting to see the clubs who are the best at selling players at a premium. Liverpool ranked first on the list of top European club sellers, having sold £384 million over the past 14 transfer windows dating back to 2010. The team's biggest single sale came in 14 when star forward Luis Suarez moved to Barcelona for $75 million. Valencia followed behind in second place, and Italian powerhouse Juventus rounded out the top 3. Juventus sold just over $350 million in player contracts in the last 7 years, highlighted by the sale of Paul Pogba to Manchester United this past transfer window for a record $89 million. Real Madrid finished 9th on this list. Like all pro sport GMs, would rather have money than no money. But as we've learned from teams like Leicester City and the Kansas City Royals, money doesn't guarantee happiness. Good spending, elite management does.